Yes, we're here. My guy going back to a new piece of the Spyro reignited trilogy. On Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage as well. If you need your last one, go and check it out. So, first of all, before we continue with Autumn Plains, we're gonna head back to Summer Forest right quick. Yeah, we're gonna head back to Summer Forest right quick. And and go to the area where we would needed to learn how to climb first. You know, where Alora was in Summer Forest. So just gonna get to there right quick. Yeah, how are y'all today?
There's something shiny at the top of this wall. Maybe you could climb up and get it?
Since we now know how to climb, I can go and get these. Okay, so where's the remaining gems, though? Right there, okay. Now I can head back to Autumn Plains. That's what I wanted to do, just backtrack to there. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to go ahead and backtrack to Summer Forest. Which I just love the Summer Forest stage in Team Rumble. Y'all have to agree with me on that, right? Of how amazing the Summer Forest stage is. And the Forest Run. The Forest Run new minigame as well is so fun too. I love the new Summer Forest map and the new Forest Run. Especially the boss is quite funny too, having Bommo. I still prefer to call it as Bommo, even though it was changed to Bob. I still like to call it by its original name, like in the original Spyro 2.
Hey, Dragon, I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Cluck you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
But yeah, there is a trophy, if y'all remember. There is an actual trophy for getting through without... or getting through the level without getting hurt. It's something like that. Something like that, at least. By the enemies. If I recall, there is a trophy that says something like that.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
This minigame challenge isn't as bad as people would think. Right, it's definitely not as bad as people would believe.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
Even the second one, it's not as bad as people would believe.
Uh-oh, it looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
See, not as bad
Thank you for
as you would
helping
believe.
us against Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
Again, Spyro doesn't even have to convince any of the people to convince them to give him their talismans, like Alora says that Spyro may have to do. All he has to do is just, I guess doing good things for them, doing these tasks for them, does convince them that yeah, Spyro deserves them. I guess that's what exactly that they could mean. I guess that is one way that she could put it, of what she could mean by that. That's what I would like to believe, at least.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
See what I mean, though? About the whole doing these tasks for helping them out? They think that Spyro is well deserved to have their talisman. Again, that's what I would like to believe, at least. That's especially what I would like to believe. They think that Spyro is definitely well worthy. Is worthy to have the talisman. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Nope. Ouch. There's no lizards or anything that I can do. But before we do that, I will go ahead and get these. I mean, we are going to have to come back to this area anyway, but let's go ahead and get that.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
Again, I will always still prefer, I'll still always prefer the original Bone Dance, though. Especially the Michael Jackson music that they play, too. There we go. Scalo's Badlands is complete. Oh. We gets. Right, that's what he gets. What he gets. Breeze Harbor. Yeah, of course we're going to be completing all of the rest of Autumn Plains. Since in the last one we did do the 2 speedways, and we did Zephyr and Crystal Glacier. I do want to try, and I do want to also try to get to, or, you know, do the all of Autumn Plain, or Winter Tundra as well.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a
100%.
land blubber infestation.
See how it
They shut
goes.
the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
it. We'll see how it goes. I know there is a way to actually hit those all the way from over here. At least I hit one. Yeah, there's a way to get them from right here. Nice shot there.
Those landlubbers have littered these metal spiked mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
I mean, Spyro doesn't care that he did say that it came from inside of a clam, right? I mean, Spyro would take any types of orbs that he can get. Which I really do love how some of the orbs are actually part of a bank or a relic station, right? The epic relic station in Summer Forest. I really do love that.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
And of course, I love that Moneybags is actually a relic station as well. I just find that very funny. I just find that really funny, how Moneybags is actually a relic station. And of course the egg thieves too. Having the egg thieves, us chasing down the egg thieves to get some gem sacks. Trying to outsmart.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
It is funny that Spyro does actually manage to help both the bridge builders and all of the people in Zephyr.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken.
Right.
And the gears I need to repair it
The
are
land
scattered all
blubbers.
over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
Right. The land blubbers. Not gonna have any trouble with the trolley, eh? It's not even that hard as you would think, though. Yeah, it's not that hard as you would think.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Then jump back on here. There you go. Breeze Harbor complete. Okay, you gotta run. You gotta run, 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 run. It makes me actually kind of think about this though. Well, it makes you think if you do Breeze Harbor first before even doing Zephyr. Just because, again, helping the Breeze Builders get their ship fired up and ready to on their counterattack on Zephyr. And then, of course, when going on Zephyr, the Breeze Builders are attacking. So it makes you wonder if the order to actually go in, like a Pacific order, is doing Breeze Harbor first and then Zephyr. When it comes to that whole perspective. Maybe it's just me that thinks that, but I just find that interesting. Interesting to think about, that is. He should have resisted temptation.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle, but Handel got caught by these evil soldiers and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handle, and we can complete a super secret spy mission.
I really do hope we see these characters again. They're just so adorable, right? You're just so adorable. They need to return. They need to come back. Those are definitely some characters that I do hope we see return. I really would love to see those characters, though, return. Yeah, we're doing the whole thing backwards. You're doing the whole thing backwards. But who's really saying that we can't do it like this, right? Who's saying that we can't do it like this? Really nobody, right? Really nobody is saying that we can't do it like this. I'm surprised that they had to remove the guns. Right? Surprised they had to remove the guns, not just from on here in the first game, but also had to replace the name Bomo with Bob. But they can keep the camels, us having to kill the camels, right? Or torch the camels, right? It makes you wonder, like, what is the whole thing with censorship? Like, it is confusing. The whole censorship thing is confusing. Just something very confusing that I don't even know how exactly it works. This mission isn't as bad as people would think, I can just say. This mission isn't as bad as people would come to think.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please take this. One of the monkeys had it.
There is no way that all those monkeys would be able to fit in that tiny barrel. Right? There would literally be no way that all those monkeys were able to fit in that tiny barrel. There's just no way that I can see that, though. How those monkeys were able to fit in that tiny barrel. Those 6 monkeys, to be exact. Right? Those 6 monkeys, to be exact. I'll go ahead and get the talisman.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Hansel and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers went looking.
Big talisman, I can just say. It's a pretty big talisman.
Hey Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
And of course, I'll always like the name of the original name of this mission right here with Bomo. I always love the name Bomo. I mean, yeah, Bob is pretty funny on here, but when it comes to Bomo, I always like it better. I'll definitely always love the name, the Bomo name from the original better. Like I said, I don't even know the confusing when it comes to the censorshiping thing, right?
Great, but there are still 2 flags out there.
Because if you just think about it, just think about it though. It's funny how Crash 4, with the swears that it had, it got away scot-free, right? It got away scot-free with what they put on there, but Reignited had to have some censors in it. Like, that's just something I just don't understand, though. When it comes to the whole the censorship thing. That's what I mean by that, though. I feel like the people that, when it comes to that, when it comes to the whole censorship kind of people, are kind of stupid when thinking about that. When it comes to what things censor and what things don't need to be. Like, I feel like those people that are in charge of that aren't really bright. Aren't really the brightest people, I can just say. Because again, of the examples that I gave, just doesn't make sense, really. But I do love that Bomo is a boss in Team Rumble
Just 1 more flag.
and the Forest Run. I really do love that he is a boss in the Forest Run. So cool to have him as a boss. Last flag so easily, Purple Beast. Purple Beast.
that I found in the sand.
Thank you, Handle. And that is Scorch complete. Haha. Now we can head to Fracture Hills and do what we can there.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
I do love that this is technically Alora's homeworld. That, of course, we have heard that this is pretty much Alora's homeworld. Because again, there's a lot of fawns here, so it makes sense that Alora's homeworld would be Fracture Hills.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
Again, do everything that we can on the first going in this. And then once, of course, we have the head bash, we'll get everything else that we weren't able to get before. That must be some pretty weak stone that these guys are trapped in, because again, the stone being able to break just from Spyro doing his fire breath on it, yeah, that would kind of be, or head bashing it. Head bashing it I can understand, but or charging with his horns, but using his fire breath to break the stone, yeah, that just shows that stone that the Earthshapers used is kind of weak. Like, the Earthshapers have very weak powers. They have very weak powers, I can just say. They seem threatening, right? They would think that they're threatening, but it just feels like, just makes it like, no, they're not really as threatening as you would think. Just because, yeah, stone is normally strong, right? Stone is normally strong. And just saying stone be able to break so easily like that just shows you that, yeah, the Earthshapers I like that little wave that they do. before they get killed, before they break apart, right? I love that little wave that they added. Which I don't think it was in the original. I don't remember it being in the original. I could be wrong, but again, I just don't remember it being in the original. Or if that little wave that they do, if the Earthsapers do, were in the original. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong and it was in the original. I just can't remember exactly. Been a bit since I have done the original Spyro 2. Has been a while since I have done the original Spyro 2, so I can't remember exactly if that wave is in the original or not. Because I could absolutely be wrong, though. I could definitely be wrong.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to rescue.
I feel like he's stuck there. Can't push him in. Yeah, he's stuck there. Alright. It's fine. Yeah, see, he could just walk out of that. How did that get me like that, though? Oh, no.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to explore the temple.
Dang. Those are really getting me, though.
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. Do you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night?
I just love the little British accents that these fawns have. At least I'm pretty sure it's British. Kind of like how Liz in Team Racing Nitrofield has a British accent.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please, take it.
And of course, if we did laps, that was a fail. There's a skill point here. for doing several laps here. I can't remember exactly how many laps that you have to do. Can't remember the certain amount of laps that you need to do. But this is technically 3. Don't know if it's 3 or what. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was 3. It was 3.
Just stand still, he
I'm
says.
sorry, Hunter,
Turn
but
your
we'll have
boots
to come
gold,
back
he
for you.
says. Oh, hi, Spyro.
Once we have head
You're a
bash.
sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
We're gonna have to do the head bash later. Because I would rather have the head bash once we... Or I would rather do the alchemist once we have the head bash. Because if we go ahead and do the alchemist, then it will take us to Hunter's mission, where we have to head bash the Earth Shapers. And we wouldn't have the head bash just yet, so that's why I would rather wait until I have the head bash so we can do it all at once. So, Hunter, you are gonna have to stay there for just a bit. He is gonna have to stay there for a bit. I'm sorry, Hunter, but it's for a good reason.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Alright, that's what we can do as of right now for Fracture Hills, until we have head bash. Until we have the head bash move. Just until we have the head bash. Magma Cone. I do like that Toys for Bob did make the opening scene and the exiting levels scene of Magma Cone less dark, right? Because in the original, it was definitely very dark. Just when you think about it, the character in Magma Cone dies, right? Literally gets killed twice. But at least in Reignited, they made it less dark, as you would think. Say, like, he does not care. He does not. At least the ending scene. At least the ending scene. It's like more of an accident than on purpose. You know, the scene that plays when you leave the level.
Hello, Spyro. I suppose
At
you're here for
least
the party.
on
Afraid it's been
Reignited.
canceled because the stupid Earth Shaper set off the volcano.
They made it seem like more of an accident instead of on purpose. I always love the music in this with those weird noises that it does. Yeah, I just love those noises that it makes. It's just hearing this music is so funny. Always like the music there. Oh, nice hit. Give credit where it's due. That was a good shot that he did. Pretty good shot. Go head over to where Hunter is and do the popcorn crystal challenge.
Hey, Spyro, check out this cool cave I found. Let's play a little game. Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins. I'm ready when you are.
Oh, good one, Hunter. The first round isn't really that bad, right, when it comes to this. I mean, the second round isn't really that bad either. It's just, again, it's made, or it's a bit more challenging, since it has all 5 stars on the difficulty on the second one, where we have to go to 15.
Okay, you win. Here's an orb. I'll give you another orb if you can beat me again. Let's play to 15 this time. What do you say? I'm ready when you are.
See, it has all 5 stars here on the difficulty. Hunter's really stepping up his game here. But so is Spyro. So is Spyro. He's stepping up his game too. Yeah, Hunter, I hate to say it, but you lose definitely. Because there's just no way he can catch up from 14 to 4.
You're
For
really
real.
good. I'm gonna have to come up with some harder games. For now, I'll take this orb. I guess you earned it.
Right, there is literally no way he could catch up. There is literally no way he could catch up there. No way that Hunter was able to catch up there.
Well, if it isn't my best customer. The elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems. It's a pleasure
Pleasure doing business with you.
Simply step onto the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
It's a business doing pleasure with you, Moneybags. Pleasure doing business with him.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hats. It just won't be the same without party hats.
I mean, this mission isn't really that or have 5 stars difficulty, right? It's not necessarily that hard per se. Okay, there. It's fine. But you know what I mean?
Hey, Spyro!
Funny how I missed there. Alright, kind of funny how I missed there. That's all the gems. At least there's no time limit, though, when it comes to getting these lava monsters.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the party. Here, this got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
There we go. Magma cone done. And here's the scene that I was talking about, that Toys for Bob made less dark. Because, you know, they were just trying to do what they were doing, right? But, of course, accidentally went into the lava there. And he's like, yeah, he's like, just again, made less dark because it was an accident, right? It was made an accident. He was just trying to cover up that it was an accident. But on the original, it was like he did it on purpose, right? Like he didn't even care, and they made it less, or made it more of like it was an accident, right? Toys for Bob made it where it was like more of an accident than like he did it on purpose in the original. Say the Oasis. Again, Say the Oasis was going to have another orb. I did tell y'all this, but Say the Oasis was going to have another orb on to save the hippos. Yeah, apparently, originally, I know I read it somewhere, but originally, and again, this goes for the original Spyro 2 as well, but there was going to be a second time where he had to do to save the hippos. We had to do another save the hippos. Kind of interesting, though, that we were going to have to do it twice. Most likely it would probably have been more difficult, though.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and get the gems here. Look at him, just waiting patiently. Just waiting patiently for me. Just waiting patient for me. Again, I just always love these themes, though, when it comes to these levels. I always like the themes on the environment that they have, right? So cool. I wonder if these hippos are part of the Good Neighbor Club, because they got those phases, as Squidward calls them. I think they're probably called something like that. But, you know, I wonder if, they don't have that eye, you know, that's on SpongeBob and Patrick's Phaz hat. So maybe it's not technically part of SpongeBob and Patrick's Good Neighbor Club. Who knows, though?
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis. Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippos.
That's the last talisman.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
But like I said, it's kind of interesting how we were going to have to do... Originally, there was going to be a second Save the Hippo mission. Not sure why they would have removed the second one, though. Of saving the hippos. Kind of curious if you think about that, though. Kind of carrying. Very interesting if you think about it.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
What do you mean a proper sign? It shines very brightly, I can just say. Alright, that's everything that we can do for Sadie Oasis right now until we have Head Bash. And now it's time for Gulp. I just love that he's just trying to hide that it's not him that did it. Truth be told, though, I don't think there'd be any way for him to hide the fact that he did it because of how big he is. I'm pretty sure they would still know that it was him, just showing of how big he is. You know, just showing how big he is. I think there would be really no way that they would be able to know that find the fact that it's him.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Go. Are you ready? You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed some pterodactyls from Stilo's Badlands. They'll be dropping in objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Let's go.
Go. We finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Go. What is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go.
Haha. Come in and as a surprise sneak attack.
Oh. You singed my cape! Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, flame breath. Don't. Lunchtime.
Again, this boss isn't as complicated as people would say, right? I know a lot of people always dread the Gulp fight, especially when it comes to the skill point of doing the fight without taking damage.
Go.
But it's not as bad as you think.
All the fairies you enjoy this.
It's not as bad as you think. not as bad as people say. I love that I'm absolutely missing all of those, though. All of these barrels. Well, at least we got the Ripto one. Right, hitting Ripto. We will come back to get this one though. Like I said, again, I mentioned before, of course, that we would probably go back to the skill points that we didn't get and, you know, do it its own dedicated edition by getting all the skill points once we complete Year of the Dragon, of course. Right, we'll go back to each of the games and get the skill points that I didn't get. Again, this fight isn't, like I said, not all that bad. You just gotta really exactly know when he's gonna do his attacks. Oh no. He's got a missile. We could actually try to aim it towards Gulp, though. Right. There is a way that we could try to aim it towards Gulp when it's chasing us. But it's kind of risky, though. Yeah, I definitely say that this isn't the worst fight that people would believe. Right, this isn't the worst fight that people would think. I kind of forgot that Gulp can eat the chickens, too. I kind of forgot that Gulp can do the chickens. So yeah, gotta be careful. Gulp can get the chickens, too.
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa, Laura, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along. Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you've really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Oh, wow, this is great. Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so he can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays. Uh-huh. Hey, where'd Laura go? I better follow her.
One of the shortest naps, though. That was what I would just say, one short nap. Like, he wasn't even there for a full few minutes. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but apparently there's actually a Polar Express sequel being made. Yeah, Polar Express is getting a sequel. A sequel movie.
I think I finally come up with
And a
way
lot of
to
people are
access the
wondering,
dragon words
or
from the
not sure if
super
it even
portal.
needed a
This
sequel.
power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up.
Technically, I'm kind of on that side too.
Excellent. Everything is finally ready.
Like, did it
We're going to
exactly
build
need a
our
sequel?
orbs, but with the power crystal boosted,
Polar Express?
super
Or does it
portal
really
should
need
work
a
again.
sequel? I mean, the first one did so well though. It's one of those movies. It's just one of those movies that you... It was just good, and it ended very good too, that it just makes you wonder, does it even need a sequel? I mean, kind of like how I think Frozen never needed 4 movies now. Frozen never really needed a second one to begin with. At least to me.
This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something, quick!
Hey, give that back. Well, I tried.
You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
Like I said though, this could just be honestly made thinking though.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. Spyro, keep collecting those orbs. We can't send you to Dragon Shores until you have enough. Not only will the orbs help power the super portal, but they'll help you break into the castle.
I'm pretty sure the amount of orbs that you need is...
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you.
I don't know exactly. Probably 50 or 40 something. I know it's not a whole lot.
The head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump and then press the action button.
Yeah, I know it's not a bad amount of orbs that you need to go into Ripto's area. To go to Ripto. We got 45. I feel like it's like 50 or something. Again, I can't remember exactly. I mean, I think we do have enough exactly. Again, I can't remember exactly the exact amount that is required to open the door. Because I know there is a certain amount of orbs, of course, that you will need to open the door to Ripto.
Alright, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
And of course, I'm not actually doing the fight. I'm just getting those, or at least not right now, because I just wanted to get those gems. So apparently we do have enough, though, because we got like 45 or about 40, almost 46. Because this one right here is going to count 46. So I think it's like probably 40 or something, at least. It's probably like 40 or something. 40 orbs. Again, of course there is a required amount that you need. But it's probably like 40 or something that you must get in order to get the door open.
One last speedway adventure for you, Spyro? It's not that expensive, you know. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
To get to Ripto. Yeah. Yeah, it is 40. I looked it up. Because, again, I couldn't remember exactly. I know there's a certain amount of orbs that you would need to get in order for the door to open. And I was right. It was 40. 40 orbs. It says that the only way, of course, to open is if you have 40 orbs. Again, that's not a bad amount, though, right? It's really not a bad amount. You'd think it would probably be like 50 or something. Since there are 64 orbs in the game, you would believe that it would be more than that, but no, it's only 40. That's actually not a bad amount, to be honest. I mean, look at Spyro 3. You need 100 dragon eggs to get to the sorceress's lair. Right? You need 100 dragon eggs to get to the sorceress's lair. You'd think it would be kind of something like that, right? But actually, no. It's only 40. Only 40 orbs that you need to get to Ripto's area. Now, I know Enter the Dragonfly is, when it comes to the area to open Ripto's area, is different. When it comes to Enter the Dragonfly, I do know that it's different. I am going to also look up and say how many dragonflies in general it is. Because I can't remember the exact amount either.
Alright, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now. Okay, Spyro, here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
It says 90, but that's the certain amount. That's all dragonflies in general, right? That's all dragonflies, and I know you don't personally need, at least I don't think you would need all dragonflies. Like every single dragonfly.
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
Speedway complete. Again, it doesn't say exact. It keeps saying again. It keeps saying again, implying that once you have 100%, because again, you will have to fight Ripto again once you have 100% to get the actual ending of the game. Well, because again, there's no special ending in Enter the Dragonfly for 100%ing the game. You, once you get 100% and bait Ripto a second time, you get the actual ending of Enter the Dragonfly. Yeah, if you bait the game without getting 100%, you just get the credits. You have to get 100% to watch the actual ending of the game. But you don't get anything special.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
I think I might have saw UPS drop something. So, I'm gonna go see what it was. Hang on. I'm back.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians.
And also, I went ahead and ate
Warlock
lunch
over
too.
there stole my wand.
That's why I was going a bit longer.
His friends have used the magic within to take over the city.
Since I was in there, I was like, might as well go ahead and eat some lunch. So it just fixed me some lunch real quick. But like I said though, it doesn't exactly say how many. Back to the whole Dragonfly to Ripto's boss fight and Into the Dragonfly. It doesn't say exactly how many to go there the first time. You know. It doesn't necessarily say how many that is required to open it for the first time. Because of course you will have to go there. You have to do them again. Right? You would have to fight them again to get the ending. And once you 100% the game. Which, I do like the little detail. Once you fight them the first time, not getting all the dragonflies. This is not getting all the dragonflies, but when you beat them the first time, the boss fight is kind of short, but one is shortened down. But once you have gotten all the dragonflies, he adds more phases. And he's turned big. He turns into a giant mutant-like monster, too. And uses his scepter as a club to try to get you. I like that little detail.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
But like I said, when it came to Spyro 2, with the orbs, 40 orbs is not actually that bad of an amount to actually get to Ripto. Right? That's actually not that bad of an amount. If you come to think about it. Not actually that bad of an
I'm
amount.
a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
This mission ain't all that bad either. Yeah, this mission isn't all that bad either, when you come to think about it.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Again, not that hard. Not that hard of a mission.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but that just made them crazier. This super freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
And not hard of a messinator.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
I was gonna say, there's no way that he's gotta be stuck like that, right? Like, no way. But he was.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Cloud Temple's gift shop.
I doubt I can reach that safe over there. Yeah, it looks like it just... Yeah, I can't even reach that safe over there. There you go. Well, temple's done. Surprised I didn't even get that gem there. Mystic Mars.
things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
I love the little detail of the Wumpa fruit being thrown on here. Yeah, we're killing elephants. We're killing elephants. Again, those are enemies in here. Elephants. I'm surprised these were able to stay. If you think about it, I'm actually surprised these were actually able to stay. These elephant ones. That's actually quite surprising that they were actually able to stay. It's kind of, I would kind of like to think this, but I know it would not. It's not like a fist or legit or anything, but just to think about what if, since the enemies throw Wumpa fruit in this, they're just giving Spyro some ideas or some training on the whole collecting Wumpa in Team Rumble, right? Giving him an early testing on collecting Wumpa in Team Rumble. Just something just to think about there.
A friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Yeah, this mission's not all that difficult.
I must have dozed off there. Golly, it looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
Again, this mission here isn't all that bad. Getting the spark plugs. It's not as bad as you would think. Boom.
Woohoo! I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Museum quality, he says. I can kind of understand if orbs were actually part of a museum, because of how special they are. And now we get to do my favorite part of this. My favorite part of it, of this level. And that's the whole professor area.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Again, I don't know why, I just always loved this mission though. This little mission right here. To doing all these different things to get the professor's pencil. And it's pretty easy too. Drop the egg into the bird's nest, put the seed into this plant. The plant will cough up a rubber duck, which at least I'm hoping it's a rubber duck. I'm hoping it's not an actual real duck. Take it over to the duckies. See, because it's following them too. It's following them, so that's why I'm implying that who knows if it's a duck, a toy duck, or an actual real duck. And then take this, some kind of fruit, vegetable, I don't know exactly what it is, but throw it into this pot. And then the pot will cough up a gold coin. Then the gold coin goes into the fountain over here. Make a wish. And then the fountain will cough up the professor's pencil that is very little and buried into the ground. And they won't be able to use it. Because it's half broke. There you go.
Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb for safekeeping. Allura thinks I'm going to lose it.
I mean, I wouldn't blame her, though. I wouldn't blame Alora if her thinking that the professor may lose it. I wouldn't blame her. Man, that's gotta hurt. Seriously. And he's like, he doesn't care, he's going back to sleep. Put somebody else in charge of the fountain. If that guy's gonna be snoozing, if that guy's gonna keep going to sleep, why not just have somebody else take his place, right? And look after the fountain switch, right? If that guy's gonna keep going to sleep, they should really have somebody else look after their fountain switch. I'm just saying though, they're really gonna have to have somebody else look after their fountain switch because that guy's just gonna keep going to sleep. Robotic farms. Yeah, I haven't forgot that we, of course, we have to go back to City Races and Fracture Hills. I want to go ahead and get some of these out of the way.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have
Infested our farm.
Could you find the time to help us get rid of them?
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp. Turn it on so we can zap any more feeding pests. Again, I just always love these types of levels. These robotic type of levels. Again, the reason why I love Metropolis. Why Metropolis is my favorite level of the game. And I do hope we get to see more of these types of levels in the future. These robotic future type levels in Spyro 4. Surely I'm not the only one that is alone on that, right? I'm sure a lot of y'all would agree with me on these types of levels. I'm sure that y'all can agree with me on these types of levels.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Got him.
My fields are
Safe
safe.
from those flying vermin, Spyro.
Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
My fields are safe from those flying vermin. Those vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I dug up yesterday. Take this thingamajig that I found in the cow pan. At least I hope that the guy has washed it first. You know, the one that came from the cow pan. I do hope that at least it got cleaned off before giving it to Spyro, because I would not want cow stuff on it. Right. Cow droppings on it.
Way to go, Spyro! Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Can I offer you a reward?
I used to drive my tractor all
Around the farm.
but some fool robot
Got
blocked
the
the
pack
path
up.
Do you think you can clear things up with a bit of supercharge? A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
You see what I mean? I hope he did at least clean that thing. At least I hope he did clean it before he... Whoa. That was interesting. That was crazy. I mean, I've seen crazier things. Did crazier things than that, though. Right, I did crazier things than that, though. Wow, that's actually not everything. There you go. I was gonna say, how is that not...
Oh!
Hey, hey! They can't resist the light. They can't resist the light. Even if they will get zapped to death, they can't resist it. Nobody can resist the light.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
Metropolis. My favorite level, Spyro 2. My favorite level from Spyro 1 is, of course, Dark Passage. My favorite level in Spyro 2, Metropolis. My favorite level in Spyro 3 is well, it's between a mix. It's between a mix of Sunny Villa and kind of a hard choice between also,
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor.
Fireworks Factory.
He's been working
That's it.
on something big.
Yeah, technically I have two all-time favorites in Spyro 3. Fireworks Factory and Sunny Villa.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it will start working again if you just give it a good whack, though.
Enter the Dragonfly. My favorite in Enter the Dragonfly is, I would have to say, probably Crop Circle Country. Yeah, Crop Circle Country, I would have to say, for Enter the Dragonfly. No. I know what my favorite is, Cloud 9, but also I would put Crop Circle Country. Crop Circle Country would be number 2. I already know what my favorite level from Enter the Dragonfly is, and that's Cloud 9, obviously. But, yeah, Crop Circle Country is another one of my favorites, but not my first favorite. Not my first favorite. My first favorite in Enter the Dragonfly is Cloud 9. And then Crop Circle Country.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. And here we thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I would advise using the bombs against it. And it will probably take several bombs at that.
There's not necessarily any type of level, per se, in a Hero's Tale, right? Unless if you count the world. If I would have to count the world, I would probably have to do Red's Lair. The area where Red's Lair is, being my favorite. That's probably what I would have to put for a Hero's Tale. Now for the Legend of Spyro, for the first Legend of Spyro, I would have to put the, I can't remember what it's called, but where we start, where you start the game in, the Dragonfly Village. I'm pretty sure something like that. Dragonfly Village, something, you know, where you start the Legend, a new beginning, where you start a new beginning in. That's my favorite, just because it's just a cool area to start the game in. And Eternal Night, if I recall, Eternal Night has that pirates, you know, that pirate area. If I recall, that's where the pirate ships are, and those birds. Those birds are. I think it is Eternal Night. I have a feeling that it is. I can't remember exactly if it is exactly Eternal Night that those pirate areas are. But I do love that area, that level. And then Dawn of the Dragon, I would probably have to put the whole final section of the game with Malifor.
Spyro, I heard you were coming.
As for the Game Boy games, I never really exactly did a whole lot of the Game Boy ones or can't exactly remember the name of which ones exactly.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember when it comes to the Game Boy ones. I mean, I have played them. I have played the Game Boy ones, like Spyro Orange, and at least Spyro Season of Ice. At least Season of Ice, I have also done. I never done Attack of the Rhinox or anything. I never played Attack of the Rhinox, so I can't really say about those. Personally, I would have to let y'all tell me what y'all's favorite levels on the Game Boy ones. The Spyro Game Boy GBA ones. 'Cause again, like I said, I can't exactly remember what the levels on how exactly on those ones. So y'all will have to let me know on those. And if y'all even like the Game Boy Spyro games. I know a lot of people wouldn't really like the Game Boy ones.
Those sheep right out of the sky. Take this orb device as proof of your skill. I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
And of course, I never done Skylanders either with Spyro. I never done Skylanders with Spyro or Crash. So I can't say what I think of those levels.
Keep this to commemorate your victory.
I do hear a lot of people say that Shadow Legacy is a good Spyro game. So I'm pretty sure one of y'all, can't remember who, but I know one of y'all told me about Spyro Legacy, which I'm pretty sure is on the DS as well, but how y'all did like that one. Again, I can't remember exactly which one of y'all did tell me, but I know one of y'all did tell me. Oh. Alright, now we backtrack. Now we have to backtrack. Normally after Metropolis, we would already have the backtracking out of the way, but since we didn't do the backtracking first, we gotta now go and do the backtracking. And of course, gotta figure out where those last gems are in this level is. Oh, I'm sure it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Might as well start with Fracture Hills. Due to stupid alchemist. Do the alchemist first, and then Hunter's Mission. Which Hunter's Mission ain't all that bad. It's just the alchemist leading to Hunter's Mission. And then we'll go and do Sadie Oasis with the Save the Hippos. Okay, I did not mean to.
Thank you.
I did not mean to free you. All we gotta do is just make it to the alchemist. We don't have to have a certain amount of enemies killed or anything.
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort? Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and don't take this potion to Hunter.
This mission could have been done so quick. He could have easily turned that way. He could have turned to his left, and that's it. This mission could have been made so much easier, but the alchemist has to make everything complicated. The alchemist has to make things complicated for all of us. Right, he's got to make things complicated. He's like, no, how about I make things complicated for you? Hey, just thank the Lord that we don't have to do this mission twice. Right, once you do it once, as long as you have the head bash before doing this, then you don't have to do it again, thankfully. That's why I always recommend waiting until you have head bash to do the alchemist the first time around.
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
Just so we can go ahead and do Hunter's Mission without having to go back to get head bash and then having to do the alchemist again just to get the Hunter.
Here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn Earth Shapers? All right. When I shoot an Earth Shaper with an arrow, you head bash him before he gets back up. Remember, head bash by jumping and then pressing the action button.
Hunter is a real good archer, I can just say. He is real good at his arrows. You got real talent, Hunter. Especially how these arrows are even affecting the Earth Shapers to begin with. Because, you know, normally arrows would just probably reflect off of rocks. Right? They would normally just reflect off of rocks.
Great team. Here, I was gonna give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
If I were Hunter, I wouldn't even do the same thing. I wouldn't even give it to him. Now we can go to Sadie Oasis. Now here we're going to have to kill a certain amount of enemies, though, just so we can activate the power-up gate. Just so we can activate the power-up gate, so we can even do the mission to begin with. There probably would have been like 66 orbs in total. You know, that one that was cut from a prototype in Autumn Plains that I showed y'all where it was going to be. And then the whole Save the Hippo a second time that would have probably led up to 66 orbs in total. It says 64.
Spyro,
Yeah, again, we're gonna have to take out a certain amount of enemies. Gonna have to take a certain amount of enemies out to do this. Or to activate the portal. Or not portal, the gate. And this will be the last orb that we need, too. It'll be the last orb that we need, too. Because it'll be the 64th orb. Come on, Hippo. It's like he can't go unless if I'm behind him. Unless he goes first. So annoying. That should be enough now, actually. Yeah. There we go. All the gems here.
my 8 brothers have been trapped in rock and will sink if you can't break them free. Head bash the rocks by jumping and then pressing the action button. Follow my lead. Follow me. And remember, jump and then press the action button to head bash.
Again, there's if the second Save the Hippo mission would have came, I'm pretty sure that it would be a bit harder if they actually did bring back the cut Save the Hippo missions too.
Thanks for freeing us. All I have to give you is this thingy I found. At least it's not a rock.
Well, now we can do Ripto, because we got every orb in the game now. Back to Winter Tundra. Time to fight Ripto. Like I said, we will do Dragon Swords too. We'll be doing Dragon Swords too. Normally I wouldn't do Dragon Swords, but since this series is special, we'll do Dragon Swords. And since I don't really do Dragon Swords a whole lot,
Yeah. Yeah! Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you just sealed your fate.
Ripto time. Which again, Ripto isn't all that bad. And of course there is a whole defeat Ripto without getting hurt, damaged.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Let's go, Ripto. Oh, you're lucky there. Hunter, stop giving the orbs to Ripto. You ain't getting that. Nope. Oh, crap. Bring Gulp back in robot form. Well, we already failed. We already failed the skill point. We already failed the skill point. There goes the whole arena. I do hope in Spyro 4, if Ripto does return, I do hope in Spyro 4 we will actually be, I hope they do explain, make Ripto explain how he's even alive, right? How he even survived the lava. I really do hope that they do explain that. Surely they gotta explain how Ripto survived. Right, surely. If they bring Ripto in Spyro 4, I do hope that they do make him explain how he did survive the lava. Because it would make it seem like there'd be no way he could survive, but look at Enter the Dragonfly, and then look of if they bring him back in Spyro 4. They would have to make him explain.
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there. Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah.
I do. It is kind of just thinking about this though. When it comes to Spyro 3 on Year of the Dragon, it kind of makes you wonder how, when it comes to, especially the opening, when Hunter is in the Dragon Realms, like, it makes you wonder, like, how, with Hunter ended up in the Dragon Realms, right? It's funny how they don't even mention of how Hunter came to the Dragon Realms in Spyro 3. It's kind of funny to think about.
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
And of course, the theater, meaning the cutscenes of the game.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen. Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them. Hey, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such
That's a good shot. Have another shot if you want, kid.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens. Have another shot if you want, kid.
Oh! That's what he's like. Oh!
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this.
It's my last token.
Have another shot if you want, kid.
There's the Super Flame. I think we'll save the roller coaster for last.
Free, free, free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like. Hop aboard, my friend.
Let's see which person Spyro will end up with in this tunnel of love.
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10 tokens, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
The shooting booth.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery? Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
I just love Dragon Swords. Again, I hope we do get something in Spyro 4 that's like Dragon Swords, or Nasty's Loot, or the Super Bonus Round.
Here's a token.
For getting completed. Ready for the next round?
Okay.
I'll set the timer for you.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round? Okay.
I'll set the timer for you.
Great. Here is my last token. Come on back anytime, Spyro.
Now the roller coaster.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride? Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Even if someone's trying to kill themselves, like this turtle. Like, oh lord, having a baby turtle just lying in the middle of the roller coaster, that is not safe. And these other riders that are almost bashing into you. Like, yeah.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you. All right. I'll flip the switch, and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too. Watch out for the other coasters out there.
It's a crowded track today. The baby is still lying. Those baby turtles are still lying in the middle of the track. They're still lying in the middle of it. They really need to pay attention to where their babies are, though. Their babies are almost getting killed by lying in the middle of the tracks.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token. There's one more run.
You're on a roll.
This time you'll need to use the cannon installed on your car to shoot down balloons as well. Are you gonna give it a try? Watch out for the other coasters out there.
Now we got a cannon. Can't believe I missed that. And that too. Dang. Dang, I missed again. I missed again. How am I missing? I'm doing good at missing those, though. I swear. Still gotta look out for these baby turtles. Okay, let's don't miss this balloon this time, shall we? Thank you. There you go.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token. Want to ride the coaster just for fun? You know, roller coasters aren't for everyone. Come on back again sometime.
We got all 10.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
And that's all the cutscenes in Spyro, too. Yeah, done all Dragon Shores. And we completed Spyro 2 on this series. It's a Jersey series, so hopefully I enjoyed. If you like, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure all notifications on the channel so you miss anything new. And again, the next edition we will be starting Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Get to the next one.